What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and it's actually my birthday weekend coming up here. I need to find my favorite booze, and I can't. Ricardo in this shirt. He has got the 100% of the profits from this shirt went to Syria. Thank you, Sami Zayn. You're a wonderful person, and the world does not deserve you.
Nope.
Also, that was one of the best Twitter memes going for so long, the Dancing Sammy memes. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation. My name is Jason the X. I don't do this show by myself. Over there in studio, that's Ricardo.
I'm back, guys. And you know what? You go by Jason the X. I think I'm just going to go by Nerdy Rick. We all have nicknames. Why not?
Okay.
So, hi, guys. I am officially now Nerdy Rick.
And down over here in the corner, on her last appearance on this show, remote, is Cora.
Yo, I am now the Prince of Tennis.
And once the 5G has fully cooked, you'll be back here next week.
I still haven't gotten my superpowers, though. When am I getting my superpowers?
About this crap. Where are my damn superpowers? I promise I'll be responsible.
I pee green. Is that a superpower?
That's actually something you should get looked at.
No, that's a medical condition. You should go see your doctor anyway.
I know they have warning labels on stuff, but that one's kind of common sense. Unless you're Irish and it's the day after St. Patty's Day, you know. Actually, they don't do that.
Actually, the Irish don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day.
If you're a lame Karen and do that with the green beer, you're okay.
It's like Mexicans don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It's not a holiday. Or
stupid frat boys.
Mexican Independence Day is not until September.
Fun fact. Did you know that if you take a lot of, I think it's B12 vitamins, you'll pee orange? Because I didn't know that.
Out?
A little bit, yeah. I thought I was peeing blood.
There's a cat behind me.
Which should be normal, but, you know.
So moving away from urinary tract diseases and on to the show. I got her! Did you see her? I got her!
Welcome to SCNS Live, guys.
That would have happened in studio. Oh, man.
She would have thrown a toy at your head.
So, anyway, we do have another cause to celebrate. It has been, a long 14, 15 months. It feels like forever anyway.
For the first time in forever.
But CDC today relaxed wearing of masks for the vaccinated indoors. I mean, and let me say this right now. Some of you out there are going to feel like, I don't want to remove my mask just yet.
That is perfectly fine.
And that is perfectly fine. You know, I'm going to miss mine. With the shades I wear, and I kind of look like Winter Soldier, and people get the hell out of the way. I don't know about this guy. I walk with purpose. So
yeah, you do.
That dude's got a mask on. I'm just going to get the hell away from him.
Like walking 5 seconds ahead of a guy to steal a toy from him at Walmart.
Never have I felt so judged on this show. Speaking of which, I got a solid Vicious for Star Wars Black Series today.
Exactly that way. He was ahead of a guy 5 seconds.
No, I was not ahead of him. I was in the store. I had it in my hand, and this guy was clear. It was the only one they had. And this guy clearly wanted. He was like, "Are you looking? Or are you buying it?" And I just laughed and said, "I'm buying it." Clearly, he was clearly upset because he looked dead. And he was like, and he went, "Fuck," and I was like, "Okay." I'm like, I'm looking for paint defects, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You looking to buy it?"
Now I'm buying, asshole.
No matter what the defect is, I'm buying it now.
It's rather good. I like it. Oh, I also got the hard to find Bo-Katan.
There you go.
Nice. I love me some Katie Sackhoff.
I found tequila.
I just love that Katie Sackhoff voiced this character on the Clone Wars and then played her on the live action.
That's like meta.
I mean, not Clone Wars. In Star Wars Rebels, I love that. That to me is great. When she took that helmet off on the show, I was like, "That's Katie Sackhoff."
You were the Neil DiCaprio meme.
Yes, I'm. So yeah, it's happy days ahead. We've all got our vaccines. We're hopefully, going to be coming back together.
And for those that are going to make fun of people who still wear masks, screw you. Let them wear that. If they want to feel safe with wearing a mask, let them wear a mask.
The world would be a lot better if people minded their own business about things that do not affect them. Because somebody was like, well, what about you telling people to wear a mask? That affects me. Therefore, I won't say so. But now, happier days are ahead, and I couldn't think of a better birthday present, actually, than the world kind of getting back to normal. Damn. And seeing folks again. Seeing their faces.
Happy 25th, by the way.
Yeah, 25th. Yeah, sure.
I expect a giant hug when I walk into the studio next week.
There are going to be hugs for temporary on a temporary limited time.
I was the first one. I claimed the first one.
Like Nike, like special edition Nike shoes. That's how my hugs are gonna be. They're going quick. You better grab it.
Speaking of special edition Nike shoes,
oh Lord have mercy.
These are really cool.
Look at this.
You just slip your foot in, and then
he got the auto shoes.
And then they slip. Oh well, I can't get my foot in there. And then they slip back on. And then when you take them off, you just put your heel back here, and boom, you slip your foot right out. No laces. My friend of mine called them fat boy shoes.
I got some of those. They're called boots.
Those sound like they're actually perfect for people with mobility issues, not just.
No, that's kind of what the purpose was behind them. Also, there's I need to find the article. Anyways, yeah. So special edition shoes.
So yeah, good day all together, and more good times ahead. I want to go back to cons now. Anyway. Now that we've done a little bit of ranting like we normally do, let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. Because we never kick it over to Cora. Cora's going first.
Yeah, buddy. You caught her way off guard.
I wasn't prepared.
I can go first.
I can go first.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh god.
Oh god, that actually hurt a lot.
God, we need help.
Okay. So, to add to like mental crises, because 2021 has been both fantastic and terrible in many ways. Prince of Tennis, the animation, turns 20 this year. And to celebrate, we're going to be getting a special event called Tinny Purdy 20th Anniversary Event Future, which will kick off on October 10th. And I'm excited. I had a little bit of a crisis realizing that I've been watching this show since about 2004. So 16 years. So actually no, it is 17. Even worse. Glad y'all are enjoying this. But at the event, which will be held at the Tokyo Dome and City Hall, we will have all of the voice actors for the Seigaku tennis team. So all of the characters for the main team will be there. We don't know what's going to be happening at the event itself, but we do know that. And I'm very excited for that. In addition to this, the new Prince of Tennis, their official YouTube channel, since May 5th, has been airing one episode a day, I believe it is. Yes, every weeknight at 9 p.m. Japan Standard Time for their premium users. And they're not archived. And one, I'm upset that I just now found out about this. Two, I need to figure out how to be a premium member, because I'm pretty sure they're showing older episodes, and I haven't seen those since 2004 when YouTube took them off of YouTube.
No, that they caught up to people that were putting it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow, let's go over on YouTube.
Which is funny because I can still find episodes of anime on YouTube. Which is funny because what makes it funny is I can find popular anime still up on YouTube from random accounts, but old stuff like this that flies under the radar, absolutely not. Nope, it gets taken down immediately. I'm like, but it makes no sense here. Either way, we have a 20th anniversary for Prince of Tennis coming this year. We also have the 3D Prince of Tennis movie coming out this year. It's the year of Prince of Tennis, and I'm very excited. as you can see, I dug out my old
Wearing a
costume
jacket in
in
late
like
spring in Texas.
It
Actually,
is.
it was cool. It was cool in Texas.
It was cool.
Normally jackets are long. They're gathering dust in the closet by now.
Global warming.
not just any jacket. This is my official Seigaku Tennis Club jacket. I was going to wear the jersey instead, but the white is a little see-through, so you can see underneath, and
Speaking
didn't think
of the
that was
Wild West of
appropriate.
YouTube.
So wait, hold up. In this 20 years since Princess Tennis has been around, has it been the same voice cast, or has there been changes on some of the characters, like especially the main characters?
I want to say it's been the same cast. I actually haven't looked up the cast in a while. I will research that and let y'all know later in the show, but I think it's been the same cast.
Cool.
At a bare minimum, like, because the list they have for the voice actors for the Seigaku team for the event, I only see one name per character, so I'm going to assume so. Japan is really good about that, about usually keeping the same voice actor unless the character has like an age up, in which case they usually change.
Because I was like upset whenever they changed Veronica Taylor and she moved away from being Ash Ketchum on Pokemon.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is Ash Ketchum. Because life is just better around.
I still have that Pokemon. I still have that Pokemon card.
I still have mine.
We met her at the con. Like, phone signal works better by Veronica Taylor. It's a proven fact. We proved it. All right. Okay, well, cool. Prince of Tennis. Wow, 20 years.
Congratulations on making it 20 years. Hope for another 20 more.
And see, that's just the animation. The manga was in circulation from 1999 to 2008.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, anyway. Rick, the next story is on
That also hurt.
Cool. So, just like all of us Friends getting back together, the original Friends are also finally getting back together. We got a teaser trailer earlier today of HBO Max and the Friends reunion, which has been in the works for couple years, but it was supposed to come out last year, but of course it happened right and they were supposed to film like right at the start of the pandemic, so they did not film, especially since most of these actors are now in their 50s. Gasp. So yes, HBO Max released that the Friends the reunion will premiere on HBO Max on May 27th. That is in a week. Oh, what's today? 2 weeks? Yep, 2 weeks. 17 days. So that's going to be coming out May 27th. It will debut on the 1 year anniversary of HBO Max going live. So that's also another thing, which last year it was also supposed to premiere along with HBO Max, which again, it didn't happen because of the pandemic. They were originally set to film in February of 2020, but actually only filmed earlier this year in April. It will feature, of course, all the original cast of Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, Matthew Perry, and David Schwimmer as they return to the iconic comedy's original studio, Stage 24, on the Warner Brothers studio lot in Burbank. Sources close to the project said that each of the stars will receive at least $2.5 million for participating in the special. Now, here's another thing about Friends is they always negotiated together for all their salaries. So even though like Jennifer Aniston was the bigger star out of the six, she was making the same amount of money as the rest of the cast because they negotiated together. They didn't want any trouble brewing between them because of money issues. So when their contracts were up, they went in together and all made the same amount. So that's awesome. You don't hear that a lot often from especially casts.
That's why people don't have to work now.
Yeah. And there will be also a number of special guests in this special, including David Beckham, Justin Bieber, BTS, James Corden, Cindy Crawford, Lady Gaga, Elliot Gould, Kit Harington, Tom Selleck, James Michael Taylor, Maggie Wheeler, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, and Christina Pickles. It will be directed by Ben Winston, who did direct a couple of the episodes, along with executive producers Kevin Bright and Martha Kaufman and David Crane, who were the original producers for the show. All 10 seasons of Friends was originally part of Netflix, but once HBO Max started happening, they left Netflix and went straight over to HBO Max. In case you're wondering, the last episode of Friends aired May 6th of 2004. So it's been also 17 years since we last saw this cast together as the characters of Friends. or in any kind of type reunion setting. And there's been rumors for years that they were going to get back together for one last episode, like the one where they all get together, the reunion, all these other things. But finally, they're going to be able to. So May 27th, if you are a fan of Friends, make sure you get HBO Max and watch the reunion. I know I will. I actually didn't watch Friends till after it ended. So
basically what you're saying is I'm going to get another chance to kill David Schwimmer.
Yes.
This time it's real, David. You've been hiding long enough, boy. I'm coming. I'm just kidding.
So yeah, Friends. I said I didn't watch it till after it stopped. I actually watched the very last episode first, and then made my way backwards.
So everybody like Jennifer Aniston on the show. I like Lisa Kudrow.
She was a quirky one. I love
exactly.
Her. Yeah,
I like her. Anyway, all right, moving on. So speaking of television series, since we're just sticking with that, today we got our first images of Kevin Smith's Netflix property, Masters of the Universe, a new He-Man animated series, and I could not be happier. This is not a reboot. This is a sequel to the original He-Man and the Masters of the Universe television show that aired so long ago. I got pictures here I'm putting up. The animation looks superb, but are you ready for this voice cast? So, we have a newcomer to the role. Let me go over to my thing here. I just had it up.
I only know one of the voice casts.
Oh, no, I got plenty to add to this. So,
okay.
Chris Wood is going to be voicing He-Man, and I assume Prince Adam as well. Mark Hamill will be voicing Skeletor.
That's the one.
Oh my God, yes!
There's more. Alan Oppenheimer, who played the original voice of Skeletor, will be returning to the cast as Mossman. Taking the role of Merman will be legendary voice actor Kevin Conroy.
You got Kevin Conroy back in the
legendary voice actor. You've heard his voice in so many things. Kevin Michael Richardson will be taking on the voice of Beastman. Sarah Michelle Gellar will be voicing Teela. Lena Headey, will be voicing Evelyn on the show as well. Now, the series will have 2 parts, 5 episodes apiece, and it debuts July 23rd. It is right around the corner. I do have some other shots I was going to put in here, but the show looks fantastic. The pictures that they released, they're just let's see. I've got He-Man here, and I'll just go through the list here as I bring up my images. There we go. So we got He-Man atop Battle Cat. I love this animation, by the way. Let's see. You got a close-up of He-Man there. Just look at these animation models. There is Skeletor. I cannot wait to hear Mark Hamill's voice coming out of that creature. There is Teela looking all warriored up. We got Mossman, who will be voiced by, like I said, Alan Oppenheimer, the original voice of Skeletor, and new toys.
That's all you're excited
Of course.
Of course. I love Masters of the Universe. I love Masters of the Universe toys. But yes, they are bringing back a new line to accompany this new Netflix series, and I could not be happier. The first assortment will, of course, be He-Man, Mossman, Evelyn, and Skeletor. Also, there will be a deluxe Battle Cat, because you got to have Battle Cat all up in here.
Well, of course.
I'm so happy. We've been hearing a lot about this over the years, like 2 He-Man properties being worked on at the same time. I am more interested in this one. This is not a reboot or anything. It's a sequel. He's picking up from where it stopped. So many years ago. I couldn't even tell you when He-Man actually went off the air. But yes, this makes me so happy. And also, this voice cast. And I haven't heard, I'm curious, how are they doing the recording? Because one thing I loved about Invincible was they brought the actors into the studio together to act.
Yeah.
A lot of these people on this list, they typically act in studio. So, fingers crossed.
I mean, you gotta have Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill together. Like, that's not even, like...
Oh, yeah.
There's no other option.
I'm surprised that... I'm hoping that once the series comes out, then Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy will be sharing pictures from like them in the booth.
Yeah.
Like they've had to keep silent on it until the announcements today, but now we'll start seeing the pictures coming in, you know.
By the way, He-Man originally ran September 83 until 1985, consisting of 2 seasons of 65 episodes each.
All right.
So there you go. It aired on, and then reran on USA from 88 until 90.
I certainly hope it leads to more. Like the She-Ra animated series was only promised for 1 season, but after they finished out 1 season, they were like, all right, we're going to do like 6. So and I certainly hope that happens. I know this is a lot of talent and a lot of money, but hey, Netflix has some deep pockets right now. So.
Yeah, they do. They're just, yeah.
Bring unto me more Masters of the Universe. I couldn't be happier about this announcement today.
Hey, Jason, can I break your heart a little bit?
What?
I've never seen He-Man.
Okay. Now's the time to watch it.
Okay.
Anyway.
I used to have a Battle Cat, though.
Oh, well, I mean, I sadly got out of Masters of the Universe because I couldn't get... I did a bad collector thing and got rid of everything because I couldn't get a couple things. So, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, Jason.
Rolling back around for my glee and happiness, Cora, you're up.
All right, I'm going to bring more glee and happiness
Huzzah.
for me. Because nobody on this show cares about the kind of stuff I care about sometimes. And in this case, not just Prince of Tennis, but Mob Psycho 100. They are getting another stage musical coming this year, I believe it is. Yes.
Cool, just perked up.
I just heard stage musical.
Oh, I'm sorry, stage play adaptation. But normally when it's stage play, it's usually
Tomato,
a musical.
tomato.
We will see. The same director from the previous stage plays is going to be directing and writing it. That is Keita Kawajiri. I'm very excited about this. Like, I love Mob Psycho 100. If y'all haven't seen that anime, you really need to. It's from the same manga creator as One Punch Man. So if you love One Punch Man's story, you will love Mob Psycho 100 because it's the same kind of humor. And it's actually drawn by the creator as well, whereas One Punch Man was drawn by the artist for Ice Shield 21. Please watch Mob Psycho is what I'm saying.
Is
here.
the first stage music play musical of it? Available online?
Normally you can find them on YouTube if you search for it. I know that some companies usually just kind of release them afterwards because why not? Mostly for their international fans, because they only ever run these for a few weekends. For example, this one will run at Tokyo. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't read that word for a second. Tokyo Holic Hall from August 6th through August 15th. And that's it. The previous stage plays, the first one ran in January of 2018, and the second one ran in September of 2018. And then, of course, presumably this one could not run at the time they wanted due to the pandemic and everything of that nature. But it will be there, and I'm excited.
I'll see if I can find it. That looks fun. Especially, I saw the poster, and I'm like, I wish I had hair like that, like anime hair.
Yeah.
But I also love my mom curls, so. But I love the hair just looks perfect.
And if y'all want to watch Mob Psycho 100, it is available on Crunchyroll.
Ooh.
I got that.
So please watch. If you want to, you should go check it out.
All right. Probably something I need to add to my list anyway. I'm watching things while I do cardio.
How big is your list now?
I mean, I'm getting through it because I like it because it helps me get through the cardio faster. So
Fair.
or at least absent-mindedly. So anyway,
I mean, I have a few suggestions if
let me
you
get through my
want more.
backlog.
Or you could just start a new list altogether and just start watching
Well, after this show, I'm
more.
going to finish off Castlevania if I can. So
The backup to the backlog.
That's fair.
yeah, final season. Of Anyway, sorry, not gonna whine. Okay, Rick, you're up, buddy.
So this movie is getting to be pretty epic. We've heard that Netflix bought the sequels to Knives Out for $400 million for Knives Out 2 and 3, and we've added quite a bit of cast members, and now we have a filming location as well. But the biggest addition was earlier this week when they announced that Catherine Hahn is joining the cast of Knives Out 2. For those that don't know, she was Agatha Harkness in WandaVision, along with a couple other roles, but that is probably her most well-known role to date. She is joining the cast along with Dave Bautista, who was also announced earlier this week.
Yeah.
Edward Norton, which I'm like, ooh, Edward Norton's he's a hoot, if I had to put it nicely. And Janelle Monáe, which I know Jason's real excited about that one.
I love Janelle Monáe.
Not just Jason.
She is a fantastic singer.
So she's going to be added to this. Of course, we do have Daniel Craig returning as Benoit LeBlanc. And they're going to be filming in Greece over the summer. So
dare I say, though, and Cora, back me up on this one, is Janelle Monáe just one of the most talented people in Hollywood right now?
Oh, absolutely. And also a queer icon.
The different roles that she has taken on. Also, let me add, fantastic singer. Absolutely fantastic. Like I think I first got introduced to her music, and then I was like, she's an actress too, and then I started watching. Well, I actually started recognizing her from other things. Like, oh, that's her. So also Dave Bautista, a guy that really he works hard.
He really does.
His whole learning, just like perfecting his acting skill and coming up with these roles. I mean, I'm glad that he's working. I'm happy to see him working. And he is, he's a nice guy here. So,
Janelle's only been acting, like, she did the movie Rio in 2014 as voice for Dr. Monet.
Right.
And then she's been physically acting since 2016. So, good for her. Yeah, I need to listen to her music. I don't think I've heard her sing.
It's beautiful. She has such a unique style, and I highly recommend when you listen to her music to watch her music videos along with it.
I'll listen to the music on the way home.
Listen to Tightrope by Janelle Monáe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of her most popular. There's another one. I will get you the name of it after.
And I think Big Boy from Outkast helped to produce that one too.
Oh hell yeah!
And I believe there's a version where he's on it. But yeah, she's very good. But huge. Once again, Netflix's deep pockets coming up.
Yeah.
Yep. And well, Bautista did have that movie, The Army of the Dead. It's
coming out. Yeah. They released 7 minutes of it on Netflix. 15 minutes.
I'm glad. They're like I said, I'm glad that he's out there and he's getting the work. He deserves it.
Yeah,
he works hard for it.
So this movie just gives him. I mean, I love the first movie. Knives Out was great.
This first trailer is going to knock everybody out.
And again, it's going to be. All we know is that he's Daniel Craig's returning to solve another murder involving a large cast of suspects. Other than that, we don't know anything. And you know what? I'm okay. I want to go into this. See, this is the part that sucks. I like knowing things about movies, but also want to try to go in blind. So just give me a cast list and the name of the characters, and I'll be okay with that.
I think. Go ahead.
We'll see. Oh, go on.
No, you go.
I would say, with things like Knives Out, where it's a mystery movie, knowing the least amount, the better. Like, for example, when I went to see Knives Out, literally the only thing I knew about it was Daniel Craig was in it, and that I was going to like it if I liked Clue, and that's all I knew about it.
That was a great marketing campaign. Their trailers did not reveal anything.
Nope, I never seen Clue either.
I have the DVD. You can borrow at any point. It's so good.
On Netflix or HBO Max. I'll check. If it's not on either one, I'll see you next week in person.
Well, no. I will let you can come over here after the show, and I will let you borrow it because the DVD has something that the shows don't, or that the streamings don't.
Well, there you go.
I got you.
All right. Well, I'm going to move on to some gaming news on something I'm Very familiar with. So, Destiny 2 has released a new season. This one's going to be Season of the Splicer. Now, I have not played this. This is the thing where Jason goes back to Destiny for about 2 months and then drops it again. But Mass Effect release is out there, so it's going to be kind of hard. But anyway, this is Season 14. And it was off to a very buggy start. Customers were complaining, but we're going to get a couple of raids back. The world's first race. All this is going live on May 22nd. But the beta servers, they were reporting that there's a lot of bugs on there. However, Destiny players did find another thing in there. Now, we were told this was coming along. Of course, Destiny 2 exists on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. But we were told that eventually these platforms would merge. Well, a number of players were surprised to find they were actually playing with people on other platforms.
Gasp.
And so, yeah, they accidentally turned on crossplay. It has now been turned off, and they have released an official statement. We are seeing reports that some players are able to get a sneak peek at crossplay. This is not meant to be live yet and is not representative of the full experience. We'll be implementing a fix to remove public access later this week, but in the meantime, feel free to partake. I like that.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Okay, we really messed up here. Who flipped the switch? Who turned it on?
So wait, you can still crossplay or no?
This is a huge thing. You can't just turn it off. There was coding that went into this. That's in place now, that if they were to just, try to pull the tablecloth from underneath the silverware, it ain't going to come out like Jim Carrey. Everything's coming off the table.
So it's
They have to leave it on.
Ooh.
So Destiny players, enjoy it while it lasts. We don't know when a patch is coming out, but I would think this one was a big mistake.
Someone's getting in trouble for this.
They are currently in trouble for this. I think it's great that we actually were told that we were getting this later on. And this, like I said, this may not be indicative of the final product. And I didn't have my picture up there for the thing. This may not be indicative of the final product, which I'm moving on anyway. So I never do my pictures right. But I kind of want to get in there just to see what it's like. But they are reporting there's a lot of bugs right now. So maybe I'll stay away because I got other things to play. No, I'm going to go try it, of course.
Yeah, you are. Like don't lie to it.
Yeah,
but
don't lie to us.
Because they were really having, I want to say they were having a problem with the game, with Outrider. But honestly, I've already moved on from Outrider. Sadly, the in-game content, I paid $60 damn for this game. It isn't there. I'm not enjoying. I have stopped enjoying that game. But I did move on to Resident Evil 8, which is.
Is that the new one that just came out?
Yes, and I am streaming it and putting the rebroadcast up on YouTube. I did have a funny clip from. There's a part where you're. I actually put it on my Facebook page, but there's a part where this fish monster is trying to get you, but you're on this zip line that's way over the water. And I'm like, and I've been talking shit, and I got it on camera. I should have had the clip to play here. But as I'm ziplining across, the fish down there, I'm like, yeah, kiss my ass. And he jumps up, and as I'm like, kiss my ass. And I just start laughing.
So wait, did you run into the vampire lady yet?
Oh, the vampire lady, I don't want to ruin things.
Okay. Never mind. Nope.
How is my hot wife?
Dead. I mean,
she's the undead, okay. So that works.
It's really good. So far the game is really good. I'm very close to the end game, which is good because I want to either play Destiny 2 or the Mass Effect re-release. I don't know.
Did you not play Pokemon Snap yet?
I don't play Pokemon. I don't do that. And sadly, should we just talk about the one thing? Let's bring this up for a little discussion because we do have a little bit extra time, but Target is now not going to sell Pokemon cards anymore.
Not just Target, Walmart too.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yo, okay.
People were stealing.
So I saw a story about this. So apparently, because of the pandemic, there's been less cards coming out. So now they're harder to get, including baseball cards, football cards, hockey cards, like sports cards. And so it's like 1998, 1999 all over again. People are trying to beat up other people and steal their Pokemon cards.
And they actually put out a statement, for the safety of our employees, we will no longer be selling these.
I kid you not, these 3 or 4 people try to steal the cards of this other man as he was walking out of Target. He pulled a gun on them to defend himself. And Target went into lockdown.
Okay.
So this man was concealed carrying, and when they were trying to steal his cards, he pulled a gun on them, and the Target employees had to hide. That's how serious this thing is, apparently.
So I'm of two minds on this. One, wow. Two, hey, back up.
So apparently it's going to be like they were going to try different things, but I think they're going to do like an online thing, and I think I've been reading like different things. They might do like a Target lottery.
Yeah, but see, the thing was, when my kids, when my son was big into Pokemon, they were plentiful on the shelves. They were just all over the place.
Not anymore.
We're now experiencing a Pokemon card shortage now.
Yeah, thank you, pandemic.
Yep.
So people are just mad maxing over Pokemon cards. Cora, you're looking like, yep, it's just like back then.
Yeah, 'cause I was a huge collector of Pokemon cards back in the day. When I was like 6, 8 years old, somewhere in that range. I don't remember exactly. My sister and I both we each had our own folder filled with Pokemon cards. Like, we had all 151 original Pokemon. We had the trainers. We started collecting the item cards. Like, we had cards, and we were collectors of those cards. And holy crap. Like, she tried to, I got into a physical altercation with my sister because she tried to steal one of my cards.
I mean,
yes, actually, it was a holographic Charizard.
Do you still have that Charizard?
all right, I mean,
No, actually, neither of us have our Pokemon cards because of very unfortunate circumstances that I don't want to get into.
look, I
on the
mean,
show.
there's part of me that's like, hey, you trying to take something from me? I'll mess you up.
Yeah.
You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna learn a hard lesson that day. But damn, he pulled a gun out. So yeah, they have stopped. Wow.
Yeah, Walmart, Target. I don't know who else, but I remember when I was a kid, there used to be H2Go and Ice to Go up the street from me that we were going to get our Pokemon cards from there.
Curse you, pandemic.
But yeah, because of the pandemic, like baseball cards, football cards, Pokemon cards, NASCAR cards. Like, if it's a collectible, it's on shortage.
Nerds, please don't kill anybody over Pokemon cards. But I feel like I've discovered like the new black market. I'm gonna sell outside Toys R Us. Miss Toys R Us. Target would like, hey man, you looking for those cards?
I mean, I
Cards.
I actually have a Charizard that's like a 8.5 holographic.
Baby, you looking for that shiny? I got them shiny. Anyway, I thought that was just hilarious. But hopefully, at some point, they come back and we're not murdering everybody out there.
I mean, what's worse to get shot over, a Tickle Me Elmo or a Pokemon card deck?
You know, I've seen horrible.
Cabbage Patch Kid.
I worked at Toys R Us back when in my younger days during the boom of Holiday Barbie.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The first release of Power Rangers.
Oh, 93?
Yes.
Wow.
I saw two women come to blows in the action figure aisle over a Red Ranger. And not like pulling hair or slapping. No. These ladies
punches?
UFC'd up. Like, I'm younger then, like, oh, ladies don't fight. And I was like, no, I might catch one. I'm not going anywhere near. What ended up happening was they had stepped on the figure and busted the package. And I was like, I'm sorry, this is defective. We can't sell this. And I just walked to the back with it.
Did you put it in your pocket and take it home?
No, they said they stopped fighting, right there, because I was like, I'm sorry, this is busted. All that was busted was the package.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm sorry, we can't sell this. Yeah. And I just walked away. And they said they literally just sat there like, these women's clothes were tore, they were bleeding, and the cops were coming.
It's a piece of plastic.
Over a Red Ranger, which Yes, I did keep.
You still have it?
No, I don't have that one anymore.
Oh.
That was Jason. Like, so Power Rangers, huh? This was Zoo
Oh,
Ranger.
that's how it started. That's how this started.
Dude, but I saw people like try to jack up each other over holiday Barbies. Like we couldn't put them out on the floor.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I remember the fights over Beanie Babies in '99.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
That was before my time.
Cabbage Patch Kids. You'd got messed up over a Cabbage Patch Kid.
I remember people died because of the Tickle Me Elmo.
That's going too far. Let's get this train back on track.
No, this is fun.
Okay, where were we?
I think it's Cora. You just went. No.
No, Jason just.
It's your turn.
I think it's my turn.
You go, Cora. We killed some time. That was good.
So to bring in some good news that doesn't involve crazy people trying to punch each other over Power Rangers, but it does involve nerds, and that is Anime Expo Lite, which will be Anime Expo's virtual event this year. It's going to run from July 3rd to July 4th, 12 p.m. Central to 8 p.m. Central each day, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, if that helps people out. But not just that, the tickets for the event will be $5 each, and the proceeds from the tickets will be donated to charity, specifically the Hate is a Virus Community Action Fund. Those who buy tickets for the event will have access to the videos on demand from July 5th through July 16th. In addition to, of course, having access to the actual stream of the event. In addition, and there'll also be some additional programming that they'll have access to, but we don't have any information on what that extra content will be. Yeah, this is the 30th anniversary of the event as well.
So
have to go digital. But
have you signed up or?
Yeah. I have not signed up yet. I will probably be signing up though for this event because it's hard to beat $5 for a convention.
That's unheard of. It's been like 20 years since that's happened.
Yeah. Longer. Longer. I went to my first convention in 2003 and it was still $20 for the weekend.
That's not too bad. But that's cool though. I mean, they're able to still kind of hold this event and still be able to do panels and.
Sucks at the 30th anniversary, but we gotta do what we gotta do right now.
Yeah.
But good for them though. People can kind of skip for the weekend and just be involved with this. So.
Next year though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Next year they'll probably have a bigger event, or a bigger celebration for the 30th anniversary. But I really like that they are doing pay for the event and then you have access to the videos.
It'll help them from next year's
for a few days after.
It'll help them with the funding for next year, by the way.
Exactly. But what I like specifically about this is, let's say I buy a ticket, but I can't watch the events live because I have work. I have 5 additional days, or no, actually I have 10 additional days to be able to access that content as much as I want. So I can watch the panels as much as I want. I can watch concerts I miss. I have access to everything that I didn't have access to on day one when I was working. I love that. And I'm also just gonna, slide in here in the comments for conventions that Fan Expo or Final Fantasy Fan Fest is starting tomorrow, and y'all aren't gonna see or hear from me for 2 days.
Random screaming.
You'll hear random screaming, but I just need y'all to know, for anyone that was interested in food, they've already posted the videos and recipes for the Final Fantasy Cafe food.
Ooh.
And I've already started collecting ingredients to make some of this
Do they have
stuff.
cocktails?
They have one that's not technically a cocktail because it does not have alcohol in it, but they do have a Warrior of Darkness drink.
We can add alcohol to anything.
Oh yeah. This actually, the drink itself actually sounds like it would taste really good with a shot of vodka in it.
Okay. So,
did you have another story, or did we just kind of move into that with the whole Pokemon card thing?
Oh no, I have another story. I have one more story, but first I want to say thank you for this action figure that I'm going to take home now. This awesome Rainmaker one that I know no one else
Oh, I'll fight
Huh?
you.
You won't live.
What'd you say, Cora?
She'll fight you.
I'll fight you. Jason
So,
don't even have to
you
do a
gonna
damn
fight me
thing.
like those ladies at Walmart fighting over a red Power Ranger?
Yes,
Yes.
that's mine.
You want to see? I will do the Rainmaker on your ass. Watch
Bring
me.
it! I'll hit you with
That would be awesome to
I
watch.
will hit you with a one-winged angel.
Moving on to your story.
If you
'cause
can
I
get back up.
I get to finish off strong today. So
So
I don't think you sent me a picture, but
I told you Disney Plus logo.
oh, I got one. Sorry. Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about Disney Plus yet again because Disney rules the world along with Apple and Bitcoin. So apparently, according to Wall Street, Disney missed the target. So before we go, first let me frame that. When Disney Plus launched, they were expecting 80 million subscribers in 4 years. They hit that in less than a year. So remember that, okay? This launched in 2019, November of 2019, and they hit right around a little over 80 November also of 2020. So Wall Street was expecting Disney Plus to hit right around 110 million subscribers by this quarter. And apparently they only had 103.6 million streaming subscribers this quarter. So that is a failure, apparently. 103.6 million subscribers was missing the mark after they originally said 80 million in 4 years. It's been not even a year and a half. So there's that part. And because of this, they dropped 4% in the after hours trading.
Oh, jeez.
And the Disney's 15.61 billion with a B in revenue for the quarter fell short of expectations. How 15.61 billion is short of expectations? The company reported diluted earnings per share of 50 cents, a 92 improvement of 60 cents per share that Disney reported in the year ago period. Analysis projected the company will report earnings per share of 27 cents and 15.87 billion in revenue. They also expected the company to report 109 million streaming subscribers. So they missed the mark. I don't see how this is missing the mark. They made billions. They're still they had a 92% improvement in the diluted earnings per share, and they had 103.6 million subscribers worldwide. How is this missing the mark? I don't understand this. So help me. Thoughts?
I mean, they're kind of being that overachiever that we all knew in high school, like that didn't have any fun. You made money, you got subscribers, you produced some shows that will win awards and that I enjoyed. So, we missed it by a couple of million out of like 100, you know what? Just cry all the way into your mattresses full of money. I really don't want to hear it. Also, the share dropping. Y'all go to hell too.
There was a quote saying like, WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier should have brought in more viewers. I'm like, you have 103.6 million subscribers. What the hell do you want?
I think the key is
the world.
You should have produced more WandaVision and Captain America and Winter Soldier.
And part of me kind of gets it because the parks have been closed most of the year. Disney cruises have been going on. A lot of blockbuster releases didn't get a traditional release. I mean, it's been over a year. We're still waiting on Black Widow. We're going to wait till July. Raya and The Last Dragon didn't get a real release. Soul went straight to Disney Plus, which apparently, I guess, it wasn't a good thing because it didn't bring in subscribers. That extra 6 million that they wanted.
That's a shame because Soul was good.
I still haven't seen it. I'm scared of watching it. I don't want to cry. And sure, you know what? Pixar makes me cry every time. And like I get it. In the corporate side of things are changing. Bob Iger is leaving. Bob Chapek, who took over, took reins as his CEO back in February of last year, right before the pandemic. So all this was unprecedented. There's a bunch of other things going on. I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, guys, y'all made $15 billion. Shut up.
It's not enough, though.
Go buy
We
Apple.
need more.
Go buy a country. Make yourself do that. Buy a country.
Yeah,
set your
my
own
heart
rules.
bleeds. I'm sorry. Be happy with what you got. Anyway.
You see that? Small violin. Go screw yourself. But also thank you for everything you've done for us in Disney Plus.
We appreciate the show. Don't get us wrong. We'll criticize, but thank you for the stuff we got to watch.
Also, Jungle Cruise is going to come out both theatrical and Disney Plus exclusive things. So you'll pay like $30 if you want to get it early. But I'm going to go see it in the theaters because I'm fully vaxxed.
Well, I guess I get to finish off the night, and it's good because this is the greatest story of our time. Because also today, via Entertainment Weekly, we got our first images from the upcoming G.I. Joe Origins Snake Eyes movie. I'm trying to get to... This is why I don't need to be in charge while I'm trying to do stuff. So anyway...
Cora, we desperately need you back in the studio.
So the movie... Okay, I got it. So the movie will star Henry Golding, a Malaysian-British actor, in the lead role as Snake Eyes. This is an origin story to remind everyone. This will be before Snake Eyes sustained the injuries that scarred his face and muted his vocal cords. So Henry Golding, by the way, is just precious, by the way, because they gave him his action figure live on a Hasbro unboxing, and I love that. I loved it. I loved it. It was a pure moment. And so, okay, moving on. Henry Golding will play the titular character. Andrew Koji will be playing the role of Storm Shadow. Ursula Cabero will be playing Baroness, and Samara Weaving will be stepping into the role of Scarlet. The movie will debut July 23rd, 2011. I am running some more images here. There we have Henry Golding.
2000 what?
2021.
You said 11.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2021.
Okay,
Sorry.
I was like, wait a minute.
I do have images here of
You said 11, right?
as Snake Eyes. He's got the sword there. There's a couple of action shots. That's actually Destiny. Whoops.
We're going back to cross-playing.
I had more, but I probably screwed up. Anyway, what I was going to say was, like I said, we will actually hear Snake Eyes talking in this role, which is something that we didn't get. I think it's actually uncharted territory for the character from G.I. Joe, so I'm open to learning about him. This is supposed to actually set up for a new G.I. Joe franchise. Henry Golding apparently has already signed up for 2 more movies in this franchise. Of course, he was also the star in Crazy Rich Asians, and will be returning to the sequel for that. But yeah, we're going to get some of the history and backstory, and I'm just fine with that. Also, some people have been, Snake Eyes was Caucasian in the comics. And to that I say, well, he's not here, so get over it.
Yeah. Just like...
Seriously, the main thing we expect from this person after this movie is not talking, and we won't see his face. And yet he has signed on for the other 2 movies. So, welcome, Henry. Now give me your action figure. Give it to me.
Do us proud.
He's got a
my
G.I.
God.
Joe classified Snake Eyes. And I want it. Because I have this one, but I need another one.
Is that Ray Park?
No, this is from G.I. Joe Classified. But he actually has a version from the movie, and I want it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what I'm going to have to do here, but we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way, Henry.
I mean, you can put on your Snake Eyes cosplay and go to his house.
That is
Got a point.
I mean, I would love to see a Snake Eyes versus Snake Eyes.
But we still need him for the other sequels of the movie.
I mean, who says you can't replace him?
Oh no,
He's
Jason's
just
thinking
in
about
character, folks. That's why he's not talking. Anyway, no, I'm happy he's in the role. He's 34 years old. We'll have him for a while in this role. So, yay! And everything looks good. We will actually see him in the suit in the movie. We are guaranteed that. So,
Awesome.
it's not just going to be like we'll never see him all dressed up. I'm loving. We'll actually see the history because it is a very interesting story about how he came to that clan. him and Storm Shadow coming up together.
Right.
Those are some of the best comics that were written by Larry Hama back in the day, who created a lot of the G.I. Joe bio cards that were on the back of them. And those are some awesome stories, and I can't wait to see them translated to the silver screen. So,
dude, it'd be cool if when they release the movie action figures, if they do those cards with them, like old school.
Well, I mean, they need to give Larry Hama work anyway. As far as I'm concerned, that man needs to work.
Glad he's still around.
So, we got about 5 minutes in the show, so I guess I'll go with this last one I wasn't going to include, but I have some news about the upcoming Ratchet and Clank A Rift Apart game.
Oh, yeah.
Brace yourself, gamers. The game has already gone gold.
Has it come
To
out?
put this into perspective, in case you don't know what a game going gold in the industry means, Ratchet and Clank is set to release this June.
So it hasn't come out.
It is ready now. The game is ready for release. It is ready to go to shelves. Insomniac Games, of course, they made those fine Spider-Man games that we love so much.
Oh, yeah.
But they finished this early. It is manufactured, packaged, and ready to be shipped to the stores as of now. They actually put out a little funny video on their Twitter feed of their new character catching a gold screw. It's pretty funny.
So what I'm hearing is on the way to Gooling's house, we're gonna stop by Insomniac Warehouse.
I mean, yeah, this game.
Steal a box of US Snake Eyes, and then we're gonna go and take care of that.
Well, there's one problem with that.
Which is?
We need a PlayStation 5 to play it on. And
on
unless
4?
you're one of the 7.8 million jackasses out there, I'm sorry, gamers that were able to procure it, you're not gonna be able to play it. Hi guys, I can't play this game
So wait,
yet.
are they not doing a digital release?
I need a PlayStation 5.
So no digital release.
You mean a PS4 release?
I mean,
Not
if
likely.
Yeah, because if it's a digital release, it would have to be a digital release on the PlayStation 5.
But I mean, there's games that they've released with the PlayStation 5. They did for PlayStation 4. And when you get the PlayStation 5, it's going to upgrade to the PlayStation 5 digital release.
Let me see. No, the only platform this is coming out on is PlayStation 5. So, yes, I'm going to be that sad mofo that has a game he can't play.
But you have the game.
But I'll have the game.
Yes. You're gonna be there sitting like Wolverine, just stroking the game, like he's stroking the picture.
Just one day. One day I'll play.
But hey,
I'll be doing a Twitch stream like this, like, look, I'm playing it. or like trying to tape a controller.
so okay, now I have to ask you this.
Wait, I can buy a PS5 controller. I'm gonna tape a PS5 controller.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
I have to ask you this. So since we talked about this last week, where they're gonna come out with the PlayStation with new hardware, but now that this game is coming out, if you go to Target and you see a PlayStation 5 there,
I'm gonna buy it.
you're not waiting for the
Nope.
upgrade.
Nope. This is me. We already knew the answer to this question. Cora was looking like, I don't know why Rick is asking him that. Of course he's going to.
Because we talked about it last week, and I think you said you were going to wait.
I know what I said. I advised other people to wait. This meant nothing for me. I'm hitting them with the father logic. Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh, Lord.
So, yeah, if I came across a PlayStation 5 right now, yes, I'm buying it with, like, in the next breath that I take. And then, as I'm playing it, I'll be like, I probably should have waited for that new hardware, but you know what? It'll survive long enough until that one comes out. So, anyway.
And then you're going to drop another 5, 6 on the new one?
So, thank you everyone for joining us for another episode of SCNS Live. I want a PS5. Yes, that is an awesome shirt. Ricardo, please, before we close out, tell us about the shirt that you're wearing.
So, Sami Zayn, he is of Syrian descent. He was working with... Actually, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, you caught me completely off guard.
I didn't mean to.
No,
Basically,
you're good.
I have it right here. So, 100% of the proceeds of this T-shirt went to Sammy for Syria, an initiative that aims to provide displaced civilians in Syria with on-ground mobile clinics and primary medical aid amid this horrible civil war that's going on.
It's called SAM, Syrian American Medical Society. So 100% of the proceeds of this shirt went to that. The shirt was like $32, something like that. And I saw a bunch of wrestlers wearing it. I saw a couple other people that watch on YouTube wearing it, which I did not expect to be wrestling fans. And I'm like, they're only selling it for a week. I'm like, you know what? I got $30 to spare. Let me help this. Let me support this cause. And of course, Sami Zayn is one of my favorite wrestlers. He's bonkers, and he's one of the best out there. So Vince, you gotta let him go. He needs to go somewhere else because you ain't doing shit with him.
To give an idea of, also, if you want to help, you can go to SammyForSyria.com. If you still want to show some support, so far he has raised over $117 million. I'm sorry. His current goal is at $117,000 raised. The goal is $177,000. So if you can help, make a donation, please. We encourage you. I'm going to give him a little bit of money right now that I'm over here. But Sammy for Syria, it's good work that he's doing and having fun at his own expense to earn some money for people in need. That's a good man right there.
That's a very good man.
Yeah.
You can also text
Indeed,
Sammy,
yes.
SAMI, the number 4, Syria, SYRIA, to 71777 to donate if you wish. So yeah, Cora, what were we going to say? Sorry.
Oh no, I was agreeing.
So yeah,
That's all.
Go out there, do it. I don't know if they're going to do another shirt. This was only for like a week. And I did it like on the second to last day, something like that. And I finally came in. I was so happy. Sami Zayn, you're a great man.
Yeah, always a good cause. Anyway, guys, that is our show. Thank you for joining us out there. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Of course, if you want to follow us, we can follow us over at Facebook.com/SCNS Live, Twitter.com/SCNS Live, and Instagram at SCNS Live. But if you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JasonTheX. Cora, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Corodono Art if you would like to see my artwork and Suikoden related ramblings. As I say every week, please feel free to contact me if you like Suikoden, because I am alone in a sea of Suikoden, and I would like to share that with you on the Nameless Island. If you want to follow me for Final Fantasy related things like screenshots, you can follow me on Twitter at chaotic_noodle. In addition, I would like to give another shout out this week to Eorzea Photography on Twitch if you would like to follow our coverage for Final Fantasy's FanFest. Because we're going to be covering many of the events such as the live letter. So, tune in.
Rick, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram under NerdyRick89. That is spelled NERDYRIC89. I'm doing the 365-day challenge. Today was, as Jason drops a Transformer or something over there. I'm doing a 365-day challenge. Photo day for every day for a whole year. It's my third year doing it. Also, shout out to my friends Vincent. I don't know. I think you said you're going to be watching. You're leaving work. You're going off to another job. Best of luck to you, man. I'm going to miss you. I will watch Invincible. I know you keep telling me to watch it. I will binge it. I will text you when I finally watch it. But it was great working with you, man. I will miss you. I'm going to see you down the road, man. Love you.
All right. Well, that's it. We'll see you next week. And as we always say, keep on nerding.
Keep on nerding.